Hi Virgo, and welcome to your December 2017 general love reading. This reading is for singles or couples. We will take a general look at the overall energies for your sign in regards to love and romance. Also, I have already uploaded 2 videos for December. If you're hung up on an ex, I have provided the link in the top pinned comment for that video, or also if you've been single for a while and really struggling with that. I have also put some links for some subliminal affirmation videos that are really helpful, just depending on what blocked energy you're experiencing. So take a look and see if any of them apply, and I definitely would give it a shot, like for 30 days, a real genuine shot. I've used them and they really do help. I mean, they're not like a magic fix, but honest to God, they truly do help. And lastly, if you're interested in the tarot decks that I'm using and the meaning of their placement in the reading, I have also listed that information in the top pinned comment. So, as always, Virgo, whoa. Healing family issues, release the ex and religious factors. That just flew out. Wow. Anyways, as always, this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate, okay? I'm just going to have to go with this because you saw, they just like flew out right, all 3 together. So this is intended to be your overall energy in regards to love and romance for the month of December. And I think for some of you, all 3 of these cards are related to each other and they're speaking one message. But then I feel like there's other Virgos out there where it's like, this is your card, this is your card, and this is your card. So you are going to have to apply this how it fits to you, okay? And if it doesn't fit, please don't try to make it. But first and foremost, you know, December has a lot of holidays in it, and with healing family issues, release your ex and religious factors. Some of you, this energy is like really predominant, really heavy on your heart in December. You could be having issues with your family and with your ex, and maybe it's kind of really shaken your faith, okay? Wow, Virgos have had such great readings lately, but this here, this is some heavy energy. Like, some of you are really struggling. It could also be that you're really missing somebody, maybe somebody you did have children with, or somebody you had a very serious relationship with. This might be your first holiday without them, and you're having a hard time with that. But if we go to just release the ex, what does that mean to you? Is there an ex, Virgo, that you just can't seem to let go of or stop thinking about, or, you know, whatever the case may be? Is there any person in your past that you're still like holding on to or hoping that things will come back together, but in a sense of like, is there really hope there anymore? So if that resonates with you, you really got to think about that this month, and perhaps you can really rely on your family for strength and support, and whatever your religious belief may be, okay? For others of you, this could be that there is like religious or family beliefs that have gotten in the way of you and your relationship. Okay, whether you're still with your person or you guys broke up over it. This to me is saying, look, if you guys have already broken up over it, like, you really need to let it go for now, or at least in December, okay? Because we're only looking at December energies. So it will serve you better to really let that go in December, just as much as you can, okay? Now, if you're still with this person and it's just like a struggle, a battle, it might be indicating that it's time to really evaluate the situation and see if, you know, you have all of this issue and this barrier. Do you really fit in this energy with your partner or their family, their religious belief system, like however they do things? I don't know, there could just be like a lot of conflict about tradition and certain things that are practiced during the holiday period, and like a clash of belief systems, things like that. Like two people trying to come together and, you know, become the oneness of what a relationship is, but each is very set in their way of what they believe and how things should go. And there may be, like, that energy may be heightened over the holiday season. There might just be a lot of issue. But for some of you, like, this doesn't even exist, like, between you and your partner. You and your partner, or whoever you're dating and seeing, can be very much okay, all right? You could be having some issues with your family, or you could have an ex that's like trying to come back in, or, you know, comes and goes and comes and goes, and here they are back in December bothering you. Or maybe you're having a hard time moving on with your new person because you need to let your ex go. So I'm going to pull some tarot cards to get more information on that, because wow, Virgo, that was a lot that flopped out. I think you all are dealing with different energies. Some of you, this is big time, like your family or your friends, like there's some influence there where it's like could be impacting your relationship, or maybe it caused your relationship to end, or, you know, you and your partner are just fine, but you, Virgo, are being really stressed out by your family. And it's taking away from your partnership. But I think for most of you, this has to do with an ex. Just gonna say that. So we will see what the tarot says. We'll see if the tarot concurs. Whoa. Okay, that is too many. So sorry, Virgo, that was too many, but man. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords upright. The Nine of Swords upright. Knight and Nine. They almost sound the same, don't they? And then the Fool reversed. Okay, Virgo. Yes, yes. And look at here. Look at what the next card is. Lovers. And at the bottom of the deck, we have this King of Wands. So, I normally don't pull from the bottom of the deck, but it just like caught my eye. And strong fire sign energy for some of you, okay? This ex, whoever this ex is. So we do have the Lovers upright, which is the next card. I wanted a little bit more information because we have this Fool reverse, which I guess it's pretty obvious, the story here, but just to be sure, yes, the tarot confirms this is about an ex. So Virgo, if you don't have an issue with an ex, this probably isn't going to mean much. And man, I already did Case of the Ex for December, but that's really coming through strong again. So perhaps there's more information here. We have this Knight of Wands, okay, or Knight of Swords, I'm sorry. And this is communication, but this isn't like real fluffy, I miss you, I love you type of communication. It's like factual, it's typically truthful when it's in its upright position there, okay? So it's like you have this exchange of information, and now here it's really on your mind. It's, you know, you're really thinking about it, and, you know, can you give a new beginning to this person here? And since we have release your ex, I think this is speaking more about you're nervous to start a new like romantic relationship or get like committed or really involved with somebody else. that's not to say that you're not dating other people or that you're serious with somebody else, but there's like this element where you're really holding back and you're not going in, full force with both feet or even with an open heart. Like, this here is very guarded energy. It's, yes, I'm proceeding forward, but it's very slow, and I'm very guarded, and I'm very nervous and very unsure about everything. So next to this Lovers here, your apprehension, your nervousness, your insecurity has to do with this energy, with somebody that you care for, quite a bit. And I don't know, I kind of feel like they may have played games in the past, this ex, and they're really coming in strong, okay, in December for whatever reason. And if you are with somebody else and you're happy, okay, but you might still think you're in love with the ex, you might be better served to stay with that new person or continue dating other people. Because with the Fool reversed and release your ex, December is not a good month for you to reconcile on a romantic level with an ex. And thank you, universe. It is going to be Mercury retrograde. I think it's like December 3rd through December 22nd. So that is the energy of the return. And you guys could have some things from the past resurfacing, and I don't know, I say, based on these cards, like, go with the new. And there's a reason why you feel so apprehensive towards this person from your past, okay? Like, you look really just out of sorts about it, okay? You're not, it makes you uncomfortable. It's not like, if this ex resurfaces, it's not like, oh, I'm so happy you're back. It's apprehension. It's nervousness. It's really holding back. And that could be for a number of different reasons. For some of you, you could just not even like this ex at all, okay? But I really feel like most of you are still emotionally attached to them on some level. And it's time to... Wow. Okay, so you know what? I draw 3. And 3 popped out, so we will go with these. And look at that. Look at what the center card is. Walking away. And we have all tied up. So we have happy family, walking away, all tied up. So Virgo, do you need to walk away from somebody physically, or do you truly need to disconnect from this attachment to your past? Because here we have happy family, and remember, healing family issues. So whatever this romantic relationship is, there is deep attachment, okay, in the past. Very deep attachment. Feels like family. You guys may even have children together, or maybe you both had children going into the relationship, so you were a blended family. There's just a really strong element of like the family unit. But it's not in the sense of like we're getting together and we're all happy. Like, that's not what's going on here. Because then we have walking away. And what was the middle card? Was it, I think it was release your ex, wasn't it? But look at that. And then the Fool reversed. These are all the same things. There's some person that you need to walk away from, and that might be what's got you all tied up in knots mentally. Or there's somebody that you're not with anymore that you maybe really need to let go of. Like, it's time in December. And I'm sorry, like, I hate to give readings that, you know, aren't super fun, but honestly, man, like, the synchronicity in this is just so on point. And this here, all tied up, it's very similar to this card, okay? And also, some of you are in a relationship with somebody else. If you are and you're happy, like, and I don't mean comparing them to your ex as far as how deeply you loved your ex, the connection and all of that, because honestly, even though when we meet somebody, it can feel like lightning strikes and, you know, hormones are going crazy, it truly takes, you know, a lot of life and moments together to create like a history with each other, okay? And that's what I see here, is like a deep history with each other. This isn't an energy of, you know, we've been dating for 3 months. No, this is like deep connection, long history, a lot of moments spent together, really hard to let go of because of that, because of the history and, you know, energetic connection you share with this person. But there's new, okay, Virgo, there's new. And for some of you, you might not be hitting it off really with anybody because you need to let the energy of your ex go and not keep yourself restricted from opportunities that come your way because they don't carry with them the same essence and weight that you had with your ex. It takes so much time to build that and create that. And I understand when relationships end, especially if you are not the one that wanted it to end, the thought of having to recreate and rebuild a relationship is almost too much, the idea of it. So that should tell you how much work really goes into a relationship, how much energy of yourself you're truly pouring into a romantic relationship at any given time. So I really feel, Virgo, for you guys, please, like, don't be fooling around with the ex anymore. Like, it really stresses you out. And it's time that you like walk away, you cut ties, like walk away and then all tied up. That's what it's saying, is like, bam, bam, bam. We were together once, we were happy, everything was on point. Now it's time to walk away and I'm all tied up. I've got to keep myself restricted from you, from your energy for whatever reason, okay? Or this could be where somebody very significant to you has decided that it's time for them to walk away from you and they are remaining restricted from you. But with lovers here, Virgo, it's not like you have to be alone. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like you guys have to be alone. If you're alone, it's by choice. It's because all of your thoughts and emotions and energy are still connected to whoever this ex is. And you may have been very close to their family, and it's a lot, like a big loss, maybe a lot to let go of. Some of you, maybe you've come really far, and now here they are back, stirring up all your emotions, making you question everything. But here's your confirmation, okay? No, like, there's better for you, like 100% better for you. So let's pull some advice cards. For those of you that none of that applies, you definitely, with this, there could be somebody like new that you meet in December or that you've been talking to, and it doesn't look like initially it's a very emotional or physical connection, okay? It's more like we're sharing information. This could be like a coworker or somebody that you deal with for some sort of service on some level, okay? But they're just very straightforward. It's very honest. It's raw. It's real. And then we have this worry and this apprehension. So I don't know, aside from this ex, there's definitely energy here of like somebody confessing, hey, I would really like a shot with you, okay? And that might put you in a place where it forces you to face this energy of the ex, okay? Even if the ex isn't, back around in your life. it's forcing you to recognize that you are keeping yourself cut off from other opportunities and connections because of your hope and wish for this to resolve itself. Now, I always say, what is meant to be will always find its way no matter what, okay? No matter what. And the thing is, what is not meant to be will never be able to solidify. So don't stop living your life and wait around for somebody. You need to trust the universe that if you and this person are meant to be, well, you're not together right now for a reason, obviously. And that may mean that you both need to grow and learn and experience life without each other for whatever reason for each one of your life paths, okay? But if you're meant to be, you need to trust that just as you once met by chance, that when the time is right, if there is a time for that, that again, all things will be right when you connect back with them. It will just be right. You'll be single, they'll be single. It will just be like easy, okay? That's how you'll know, okay, yeah. But you know, if that's not really what's meant for your life path, like, do you want to sit around and wait for that and feel miserable and think about all the things that could have been and should have been? Like, I get it. We all need that period. All need that period of, you know, mourning and healing and going through all the emotions. But don't stop your life for anybody. For real, 100%. Like, I don't care how freaking great, amazing they were. Like, you are just as important. And stop living your life because somebody broke your heart. Like, no. Keep living your life. That's the best revenge. Build yourself up. Like Adele says, turn my treasure into solid gold. Turn my sorrow into, solid gold. You could do that too. Turn your sorrow into solid gold. It's all energy. And you can transmute that negative energy that you're feeling and experiencing around into your favor. And it's all how you project that energy, okay? So turn your sorrow into treasured gold because you can, all right? And it begins by detaching yourself from this energy that's been like a weight that makes you nervous. Yeah, like, and I get it. Like, it looks like it meant a lot to you, but I don't know. And on a lighter note, some of you that have been dating somebody, maybe you do meet their family, and it's just too much for you. You're like, oh, sweet Jesus, no freaking way. No way would I ever fit with your family. So that could be the case because, again, it's like, happy family, oh crap, I'm out of here, and I'm going to just completely block you 100%. Like, that's the energy I see here, okay? So let's get some advice. Because this is general, so you guys are going to be experiencing this in different ways. Definitely different ways. And it's more serious and more emotional for some of you than it is for others. Like, some of you, I could just hear you. You're like, no, this fool is not hitting me up again. Are you kidding me? Yeah, and you're just like, no more. I am totally blocked from you. I am not available to you on any level whatsoever. So, allow love. This here says you don't have to be mean, okay? You don't have to be mean, but most importantly, those of you where there's this other opportunity, there's somebody else in your life, let it in, okay? Let this go and let that in, because it's so lovely, it's so beautiful, it's so worth it, okay? Whether it's your ever after or not, it's better. And the energy is soft, and we have the first card out that says allow love. So, allow yourself to really focus on the people, romantic interests, that are truly interested in you back, that truly care about you back, okay? And invest some time in them, because sometimes when we're really caught up on somebody else it's like you're not going to click with anybody, okay? You're just not. It's just because all your energy is caught up in this person still. So if there's somebody new or potentials out there, you need to allow that new energy of love into your life. Release and relax. This is just one synchronicity after another for you guys. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, fourth confirmation that we need to release somebody and we need to release the energy. For some of you, this is all just still in your head, okay? It's time to let it go. Let the relationship go, let the ex go, let the idea of it go, whatever it is, like all your nervous, worried energy that just keeps you in a ball, like give yourself the chance in December to just say, okay, I just put this aside for December. Like I'm going to enjoy life. I'm going to work on loving me, and I'm just going to let this go. And when I do, I release, and now I feel relaxed, okay? Expression. So, yeah, you, Virgo, do not hold back. Do not hold back. But again, do not be mean, but don't hold back. Really tell the truth of how you feel to anybody you need to express it. Do not keep it bottled up inside if you do not have to. Now, I get it. Not all of you are going to be able to express how you're feeling to the person. So write it down on a piece of paper, okay? Do whatever you got to do to get that energy out of you. Take a kickboxing class. Just any sort of outlet to release that energy. Like I said, transmute that energy and then you direct it where you want it to go. And don't hold back and don't keep things inside of you, but make sure that you express yourself in a very positive way, okay? Because that's how you'll get your biggest audience and the most positive feedback. So I'm going to draw you one final card as an area of focus for you guys in December. But yeah, pick the new, Virgo. Please pick the new. And you know what? For some of you, this Lovers is about finally picking yourself and loving yourself more than you love your ex person or people you date, whatever. Like, it's finally you putting yourself first and loving yourself first and allowing the love of your own heart to replenish your sad soul, okay? Because you are capable of that. Discernment. Wow. Yep. So, Virgo, some of you are intentionally looking the other way at bad behavior or just mistreatment of you or whatever the case may be. And this is the universe urging you to really not ignore your intuition and what you feel inside and what you know is the truth deep in your soul. And if you are betraying yourself for the love of somebody else or self-sacrificing to the point of where you're feeling completely empty and depressed, it's time that you reevaluate the situation and put yourself first and love yourself and stop turning the other way because it's too painful to know the truth or you're too scared to lose that person. Whatever the case is, like, you are more important than that energy that you're trying to protect, okay? Because that energy is not protecting you. So you've got to have your own back and you've got to discern what is good for you and what isn't good for you, and express yourself and walk away from who you need to leave. And if whoever this new energy is, okay, if it's a new person, give it a real chance. If it's that you truly need to fall in love with yourself, oh, Virgo, please do. It will be so much better. You'll be so much happier, new energy for the new year. So that's what I have for you, Virgos, in regards to love and romance for December. I am hoping that you all have very happy holidays and a fantastic new year. Take care.